As you can see, this is a game about little long boy. In the next video, we will talk about our creative process. A year ago, we were worried about the topic of cross-platform interactive design work and we just formed a team. And by accident, we saw a short film about the impact of Aboriginal families on children. Everyone was touched. Therefore, we took into such topics and decided to make a game based on it. Another reason for us choosing for graduation design is the mentality of giving it a try. We worked on it for a whole month last summer, and that's when the Dongdong version 1.0 was born. We took it to the Golden Dolphin International Game Development Contest 2019, and fortunately won the Silver Award of the Best Games. With the end of the contest, we have successfully gained the attention from domestic and foreign media, as well as the favor of game publishers and angel investors. However, we did not think that this is the end of Dongdong. We still remember the words said by the judges during the competition. I hope to see more, and I want more people to feel it. So we think that there are many more worth exploring, and this time we have decided to turn Dongdong into a real game. So, how did we do it? We spent a lot of time designing new scripts, structures, and game frames. The story happens when, on a rainy summer night, where, in a modern Chinese town, Dongdong, a boy who walks along in the streets at 8 p.m. Why? The boy did not want to go home and saw a glowing bird, so he followed its trace out of curiosity. That's how the story begins. Throughout the game flow, we can recap it in 6 sections. Lost. A boy went along in the street. Hope. Follow the hope in the dark. Confused. In a big city. Panic. A blurred and chaotic world. Disappointed. A broken home like a sea may fly. Wing of hope. A hate of hope is like a firefly in the dark.
If you look closely, you will find that we distinguish the game chapters in different tones, suggesting the ups and downs of the characters' emotions. From the beginning, the calm atmosphere is dominated by quiet blue-green tones. The conflict to the middle part is dominated by strange fuchsia tones. In the end, the atmosphere is low and depressed, and the hue is low, and the saturation is low. The camera shake accompanies the game from beginning to end, and the camera shake is relatively stable during the plot period. In the intense conflict period after the game, the camera will not only shake violently, but also deal with camera filters such as blur effect and fault effect. This also shows the character's inner mood change from another dimension. The motion of the lens from horizontal view to top view and then to slight top view can be adjusted according to the gameplay change. In the early stage of the game design, in order to collect the real scenes of the town, we visited the streets and alleys to grab materials and try to capture the real and moving details of the city. In addition, we believe that character action is the key to the expression of characters' personality and psychological activities. We use the motion capture system to make the characters move along the line, but also reaching expectation. In the team composed of our students, we choose to implement our game program with Playmaker visual programming plugin as the main programming method and C# as the auxiliary programming method. Playmaker's efficiency enables team members to communicate and solve problems together to achieve goals. Cartoon shader used in the game makes the picture more flat and bright, and the overall texture of the picture tends to children's world. At the end of each small level, we will invite students to participate in the game test and record the number of player failure, interactive experience feedback, etc. The current version of the game reduces the difficulty, making the difficulty of the game more reasonable and more in line with the player's flow experience. The completion of this design is only a stage end for us. We hope to do more optimization and exploration in the subsequent stage. Thank you for watching and listening.